looking forward to your wedding day and you have no idea the things you need to get for your wedding dress, or do you want to make a wedding dress for someone and you're wondering what are the materials I need to get, what is the cost, you're in the right place. So I'm going to be showing you all the materials you need to make a beautiful wedding dress. Okay, so let's dive into the video. For this particular wedding dress, it's going to be a plain Mikado wedding dress with detachable train. Okay, and that's why I went for this material. Okay, so this material is usually called Mikado, some call it silk, some call it Mikado silk. Just go for a good quality. Okay, so when I was shopping for it or trying to shop for it, like I came across a lot of materials. Okay, I said I wanted to buy Mikado, but a lot of them showed me brighter satin, or they showed me another material that wasn't what I wanted. Thank God I knew what I wanted. Okay, so this is a very good quality Mikado material, and this is also in the length of 120 inches, so it's not the regular by 60 inches in length. Okay, this one is like double, so it will be able to fold well for the train. Okay, and then I got about 9 yards of this. Okay, so my client is actually a plus size, so if you are not a plus size, if you are like me, you can buy like 7-8 yards. Okay, but if you are a plus size, please just go ahead and buy like 9 yards or as much as 10 yards. Okay, depending on how big, how long you want your train to be. I also got lining. All right, this is 5 yards of lining. Okay, that's what I'll be using to line the wedding dress itself. I won't be using it to line the detachable train. I will be doubling the detachable train. Okay, I mean, I will be doubling the Mikado and use it to line the detachable train. So this is 5 yards of lining, which I'll be using for the bodice. So the third thing I'll be using is this horsehair or crinoline. Okay, you can decide to use this for the edges of your detachable bridal train. Okay, but I don't know if it will be enough for the detachable train. Fine, if not, I'm using it basically for the bodies. Okay, so I will just use it for the lower part of the wedding dress. The next thing I'll be using is this loop. Okay, I got, I think, 3 yards of this. This is a loop. This is how it looks like. Okay, and I also got these buttons. These buttons, you can actually decide to make use of your Mikado. Okay, and there's this button you can make from the Mikado. All right, and you can also decide to buy an already made button. Okay, so I got 2 dozens of this. I wish I had gotten more, but it was way built, so I'll just make do with this. So you can get as much as 3 dozens, 4 dozens. So I'll be using it at the back. Okay, meanwhile I will be making use of zipper, invisible zipper, but then I will be using the loop and the buttons just to design the back. Okay, so I will also be making use of this loop and the button for the wrist. Okay, because it's going to be a long sleeve and I want ease for the bride. Okay, so I'll just be making use of about 3, 4, 5 for the wrist, so that she'll be able to conveniently pull off her wedding dress, I mean from the sleeve. This is actually the essential things I need to make this wedding dress. Okay, the only thing I didn't mention is of course my thread. Yeah, so for the Mikado, this Mikado cost me, or cost my client, I think 5,500 naira per yard. The last time I got it for a client, which happened to be my sister, that was, I think, 3,500 or 4,000, but now it's now very expensive, so it cost about 5,500 now. So after much bargaining, I was able to get it for her okay, for 5,500 naira, okay. And this was yeah, like I said, I got 9 yards of this, okay. So for the lining cost me, I think 500 naira per yard, and this is 5 yards. This horsehair, I've always had it. I bought it for my younger sister, so I think it's about 2.5, yeah, if I'm not wrong. Like, it's a bundle itself, okay. I have scattered it, okay. So this is about 2.5, so maybe it costs like 3,035 at the current price, okay. So for the buttons, how much did I buy it? I've actually forgotten the price. I'm just going to drop it in the description. I think I got it for about 500 naira per dozen. And for the loop, I think the loop and the button is the same price, so a yard cost about 500, I think, okay. So, and the zipper costs 150 naira, so the zipper is quite cheap. This is basically all you need to make your wedding dress. If you will be making a ball dress, I already made a video on the materials you need to make the ball dress, okay. So this wedding dress is actually a man-made wedding dress, man-made like wedding dress, okay, with detachable bridal train, okay. And these are the materials I'll be making use of. So talking about where to shop for your bridal materials, my eyes have seen I don't want to use the word, it has been quite tasking getting a good and a quality, you know, wedding materials. All right, I'm based in Bayelsa, and I've been to the market, checked everywhere. Do they have a Mikado? I called it Mikado silk, refer to it as silk. None, they do not have it. And for the materials they even have, they don't have it in the length of 120 inches, okay. I also went to Aba Market. For those who know Aba Market, like, it's like a big market for materials. If you want to get materials, like clothing generally, I went to that market with like someone who knows the market very well. Unfortunately, I could not get it. So as at now, yeah, as I'm speaking, the only place I know you can get it for now that I'm so sure of is Lagos. I don't know where exactly in Lagos, okay, but I will make findings and probably get back to you. And then Ibadan, yes, I shop for this in Ibadan, and it was way built to me. I've been getting a lot of questions on, please, where do you shop for the Mikado? Please, where can I get by 120 inches in length Mikado? For now, I can only say of Ibadan because I've bought it. I bought mine, bought some other clients wedding dress materials from Ibadan, okay. In Ibadan, to be precise, Aleshinloye Market, and I'm so sure they will also have in Lagos, yes, because most of them may likely shop for it in Lagos. Yeah, that's basically all you need to make this kind of wedding dress, okay. A plain wedding dress, a mermaid wedding dress, detachable train, okay. This is the material I will actually recommend for you. Like, the texture is just so perfect, okay. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bye.